Getting to go back to campus is always a kind of a pleasure, but going back in the fall is the best time to go back with the colors changing. It's such a beautiful campus, and with the leaves changing, it just adds an extra bit of nostalgia and color to it. I am our head distiller and owner of Still 630 Distillery, which is my little craft distillery right downtown St. Louis. We make the best rums, whiskeys, and gins we can, but that's what we do. Bourbon can be made anywhere in the United States, but only in the United States. It's a signature product of America, much like tequila in Mexico, champagne in France, scotch in Scotland. America has bourbon. And what I tried to do with my own company was start what I hope grows into an iconic franchise. People think of St. Louis and Missouri, and they think of the Cardinals, the Arch, and Still 630, not in that order, right? It's the best time of year. The campus is electric with all the energy, and it's their biggest game of the year. And to go back and see it in a brand new stadium on a brand new field, I mean, those facilities for G3 are just incredible. It's really kind of fulfilling to know that Wabash has that now, like they deserve it. But where the hell was it when I was there playing? But anyway, it's really cool and really fitting for the greatest rivalry in the country, you know, to have that kind of a setting for it.
Dave, welcome home.
Thank you so much.
Welcome home. It's great to have you back.
It's great to be back.
This one's been?
Yes, sir. So this is Wabash College. This is where I went to school and had some of the best times of my life and met some of the most important people in my life. So right back here is behind Center Hall. We're by the senior bench over here. We've got our little clock tower back there we had some late nights at, and just a real beautiful part of campus. I took many classes in here at Center Hall during my English major, and this is a special place, walking through the halls, creaking on the floors. Like walking on campus, I feel like I'm back here again. So we came here today to celebrate the Mononbell, the greatest college football game in the United States of America, between Wabash College and DePaul University. This 300-pound-old train bell is a trophy for the victor, and it goes to each school back and forth. The bell game's always a special week on school. You're gearing up for it all year round, and no matter what your season's been, good or bad, winning that game makes all the difference. And so I wanted to make a bourbon that captures the spirit of that indomitable contest. It's incredible to come back and to see people on campus and say, oh, my dad got that, and my uncle bought a couple of those bottles last year. But to have people back in school to make this a known commodity is pretty incredible. And we got to walk through the Beta House last night. The guys showed us around and had some sips. And it was pretty special for all this to come back full circle. So here's for the Mononbell. And let's go Wabash. The man behind the Hurl, right? 20 years ago.
Long time.
This is Jake Nunn, his beautiful daughter here. Monon legend, 19 here. Saturday, good old friend.
We go way back, just happy to be here with the Mononbell bourbon and everything Still 630's doing. We know him way back when he was Big Smoke Day.
Awesome, Jake, good to see you.
Good to see you, buddy.
The demand was unbelievable. I mean, guys were lining up outside the liquor stores. I'm sure you've heard the story. They said 5 minutes and they were gone.
Yeah.
And so then my phone started to blow up. So Susan called Kathy and said, we need more. And they said, don't tell me. You're asking about the whiskey, the mononbell whiskey. And they go, yeah, we're out. Sorry. The idea in Indiana, people care just as much about the Monon word as they do about mononbell.
Absolutely.
And that's what a non-Wabash DePaul guy was saying. Well, hell, I'd like to have one of those because it's an Indiana name.
Jim Dyer, class of 1983, fellow Wabash man, all around great dude. What does the mononbell game mean to you?
It's our one time of the year where our D3 school feels like a big school. So, I mean, we make the most of it. We try and have fun, bring the brotherhood together.
And while it feels like a big school this year, there's no big schools, no Alabama. They don't have their own bourbon.
No, at all, at all.
Thanks for talking. This is Mark Rowe, fellow Little Giant legend here.
Absolutely.
What does the mononbell game mean to you, Mark?
Memories, reconnection with classmates, and a hell of a good time.
We're going into a house and I see mononbell still from 6:30 in the house. I'm like, no way. I'm like, I went to college with that guy. I went to buy some and it sold out. Like, it sold out so quick.
That's good though.
yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Great problem to have. President of DePaul and the president of Wabash College. And they are all about supporting the mononbell bourbon and this awesome tribute to the best rivalry in the country. Take that, D1. Nobody's got a bourbon. Quality control is always important. We've never lost sight of that. From day one, that's been one of our watchwords, quality control. But we're about making awesome booze, and we're about trying our best and always trying to get better. Yeah. What we're trying to do is put out the best thing now, because that's what we're trying to give our loyal fans. And we've been able to grow and cultivate a lot of them. It was so cool to go back and to see so many different people, current students, alumni and stuff that know mononbell bourbon, right? They're aware of it. They know Still 630. Like, that was really gratifying to me, to know that it's done its job. It's come to fruition. This spirit that pays homage to this great game and this great rivalry between two great schools has been latched onto and embraced by the target audience, by the people that we're trying to promote and encourage and respect with it and honor with this bourbon. And of course, yeah, I want the bell to come back to us. And if it hadn't, you know, we would have scrapped the footage and come back in 2 years and try it again. But Wabash won in an incredible come from behind victory. They were getting their butts kicked. They're down 21-0 in the first quarter, right? And then to come back and win, and which is, in a game itself, is a roller coaster of emotions, right? Where you're losing to come back and win in the biggest game of the year, and everybody rushed the field on a chilly, nasty fall day, and oh, it was like the makings of it. It was, you could tell you were at a historic game. As I was walking there towards the bell, what was going through my mind was the exact same moment from 2001, the year of the catch, the throw, some people call it, the hurl. Wabash, after having lost 4 or 5 years in a row, threw a Hail Mary pass at the end and won the bell. And that was my, I think, junior year. And I was on the sidelines with a knee injury. I had torn my ACL the last day of 2 days, so I didn't get to play all that year. But we ran out, we swarmed the field, and going out there and recaptured the bell. That's everything to these college athletes out there, the people on campus, the students. Getting that bell back and earning that bell and ringing it, that's the whole world to them. I mean, classes and grades and all that are important, but getting the bell, that's what matters, right? And so that feeling of bringing it back, no matter if the other schools had it for a year or 5 years, it doesn't matter. If you don't have it and you get it back, whether you're DePaul or Wabash, that's the game, baby. That's what the bell is about, right? It's that ownership, that indomitable spirit, right? The winning the game. And that's what I want Missouri Bourbon to be a celebration of, right? It's that in liquid form. Seeing all the other spirits in Missouri and across the nation, right, has really helped us and pushed us to really refine and tweak and continue to improve and release all of our spirits. You gotta stay true to what you're doing, but why you're doing it. And that's, our goal here is to make the best possible batch every time. We're taking it seriously. And you don't have to, but we do. You get to celebrate with your fans and your alumni and your fathers and your uncles and your brothers and your sisters and your aunts and your grandmas. Everybody coming together in that school spirit and embracing that spirit with the Monon Bell. And so as I walked across there and I saw that, it was all those feelings of all of my personal memories, of the older alumni memories from both schools. It's everybody. It's a collective thing that we all get to be a part of. And that's what makes Monon Bell so special, right? It's not beholden or unique to any one person. It's a shared experience between both communities. And I'm just really damn happy that we got to be on the winning side of that time on that day, you know? Going and getting to feel that bell. I remember drinking out of it as a student. I remember being a part of it and ringing in it as a student. And going back to it that day, being back here for the reasons we were there, to come and commemorate this awesome rivalry. It was incredibly special. And it was one of my life highlights, that's for sure.
Everybody for the football team.